Hey y'all, so in today's video, we're actually just going to be running some errands. Not really errands, we're actually going to go be getting some quotes for stuff for Pillsbury. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the videos on Pillsbury or not. I've been posting a lot of random stuff lately between the two trucks. But Pillsbury, we have finalized the build plan. I think I'm going to share that with y'all at the end when I'm going through all the quotes and stuff that I got. I'm going to keep notes of in my phone and everything so I can sit there and just go right on down the list of just everything, because I got to get a quote for wheels, got to get a quote for tires, got to get a quote for lift kit, got to get a quote for exhaust. Tent I already got. That's $510, $520, somewhere up in there. But, you know, we got to get heading that way. So we're going to be, first stop is in Wilson. We're going to be going to Down East Off-Road. And that is where we're going to go get our quote for wheels, tires, and suspension. But I'll let y'all get a little inside clip of Pillsbury right now, because it does sound decent. It's not a bad sounding truck. Now, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but just that little bit, really the only thing you hear is the little air intake I have. I have a Rough Country air intake on this truck from when I bought it like that. But in reality, that's really all the truck has. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be trying to open her up, get her a little bit more sound. I'm thinking about doing an axle dump on this truck. My buddy Brandon with the Big Easy F-150 on Instagram, he got one. And even though he has the 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost F-150, it sounds amazing with the axle dump. So I think that's the route we're gonna go, and it's gonna sound amazing, because a straight pipe Coyote, yes, they can be raspy, but who knows, maybe if we get it just right, maybe it won't be. But you know, that's just an idea out on the table. I don't really know what we're truly gonna do, but you know, who knows? When it comes to lift kit wise, I'm thinking we're gonna do like a 6.5 inch McGoy's or McGeige's, whatever in the world you want to call them, but I think it's McGoy's. And when it comes to wheels, I don't know if I want to go TIS. I don't know if I want to go Archon. I don't know if I want to go what's another brand out there? Hostile. I really don't know which brand I want to go with, so I just don't know which route we're gonna head or anything like that. So I think the biggest thing is honestly just roll with it, and you know, we'll shop around. I'm gonna head to a few different places. Right now we're on our way to Down East Off-Road and Henry's, which, if you know, Henry's Muffler Shop in Wilson is right behind Down East Off-Road if they haven't moved. So they used to be in the same place. I don't know anymore. But you know, that'll be two places knocked out in one trip. And we might leave there and head to Sound Station and Security in Smithfield. And we'll see what they say. I have a feeling they're going to give me about the same quote when it comes to lift, wheels, and tires. So who knows, maybe we might just be buying a lift from them and getting the wheels and tires separate. But you know, it just depends on what they can get in stock and what they can't. So yeah, I will let y'all know everything as we get there. So I'm going to hopefully be able to keep everything together. So this is gonna be fun. Get myself into the game, I'ma run it up anyway. I get with the law. officially pulling up to Down East Off Road. I don't know why I'm nervous, but I guess it's because, like, when you go to shops like this and you're young, people are always like, oh, you're just here to waste my time and all that. When in reality, like, no, I'm actually curious about the product. I actually want to, you know, get it done. It's just, I want a quote so I know how much to bring. Because I'm that type of dude where, unless I absolutely have to, I do not like financing anything. When I went to finance Pillsbury, I hated it. But I was like, the truck's at a good deal. You know, I'm young. You can't just buy a house on credit cards and all that stuff. So I was like, you know, it'll help me out in the long run. So that's why I financed Pillsbury. But I'm going to put it to y'all this way. I am so excited for what's coming to this truck because God knows that what I have planned is absolutely out there. It's not out there anymore, but in my realm of things, it is out there because I wanted to do it on Taco, but I just could not find the stuff that I wanted because I really did not want to do a 6-inch rough country or BDS kit. So on Pillsbury, you can do them, but I think McGoy's is just a little bit cooler. Well, I just got back in the truck. I went ahead and because Henry's and Down East Off Road are literally side by side each other, I went ahead and got a quote from Down East Off Road, and I walked over to Henry's and got a quote from them for the exhaust. And I'm gonna go over everything when I get back home, so I can sit down and actually go over the paper and pull up on my computer and show y'all the quote and go into depth of everything. But safe to say, this truck it won't be half-assed done, but it is going to be expensive. And I know when I was talking about getting the shop involved and doing everything, I knew it was going to be expensive, but I was not expecting this type of expensive. It is up there. So, you know, we'll go from there. I'm excited. I think that Down East Off Road can do it, and I'm very capable that they can do it. The biggest thing is that green stuff that I got to keep in my pocket because I ain't got a lot of it, but the little bit I do have, I want to make sure it's spent well. I do not understand that look on trucks. It is a Nissan with the stuff in the bed to put ladders and all that, but it's got these chrome freaking weird wheels on it that just throw me for a loop. Like, that just throws me for a freaking loop about why they do that. Over here at the good old Speedway, and I saw this and I was like, damn, that's a good looking truck. Hey y'all, I was thinking about this on my way back to the house getting ready to film the rest of this video, but I wonder how much shops actually mark up their parts. You know, like when you go to get them from a shop, say for instance, like I go get my stuff from Down East Off Road or even Sound Station and Security, you know, how much are they going to mark it up? How much would I pay just in labor? You know, because I could pay just some, you know, I could pay just some, you know, Nojo down the road, just the money to put it on, but, you know, you're not going to have that quality, you're not going to have that insurance that it is on their right, it's not on their good, because I'm not going to say what name, not going to say it, but there's a shop in my area that does do some pretty shoddy work, and it's not going to them. So, but if you're from the area I'm from, you know which one I'm talking about. So, not carrying it to them, but I'm going to get home and we're going to go in and we are actually going to dissect the quote that I got from Down East Off Road, and then we're going to hop on customoffsets.com, and we're going to see whether or not it is going to be easier or more expensive to just go ahead and buy it from a shop and carry it somewhere and get it powder coated, which I know who's going to do the powder coating anyway, or Is it better to buy it myself, get it shipped to my house, carry it to, the guy who's going to do my powder coating, which surprisingly we're about to go by a shop, and, do it that way? Or do I say screw it and, we're not going to say screw it. No. I got to do something with this truck, because if not, it's just sitting in the yard not doing me any good. Alright, so the first thing is let's see, it just goes over everything. That's the instructions part. And then let's start off with the actual lift kit price. I chose a 6.5-inch McGoy's kit that came out to be $2,700. So we're going to put McGoy's right here because they didn't put it in. Okay, and then we got our core 19s on a 24 by 12 and 6 by 135 chrome. The wheels came out to be $2,700. Actually, no, $2,100. So, put the brand right there. Then the tires were $2,700. It says $2,720. I'm gonna go ahead and call it what it is, $2,700. And that was Nitto tires. All right, now to come up here, to mount and balance everything, you're looking $250. You're looking $250. That was just a one-time fee. So 150 divided by 4. I don't know how to do math. I failed that in school, sadly, so we're not going to stress that. But either way, that's $250. And then labor, you're looking $150 an hour. That came out to be $1,800 just in labor. And then full wheel alignment, you're looking $125. So I can already tell you, I got a shop that can do the alignment for cheaper. They do their alignment for like $50, and I've taken Taco to that shop before. They do pretty good work. I trust them. So I can instantly know I get that for cheaper. I can get that for roughly, it cost me $57 last time I went, because I want to make sure I'm giving y'all good notes. That is $125. Subtract 57. $68. So you save, right on the back here. You save $68. That just depends on, what is really, your pricing area around you. So we got that. Shop and diagnostic time, you're looking $1,800. Okay, so with that one, I'm going to have to call around. I think I can find that cheaper with the same quality work. So I'm going to have to put a question mark on that one. That just depends on what's in your area. Mountain balance, that's honestly about right. Unless you go through custom offsets, you get it free. So I think it's custom offsets and wheel zone that does them cheap. So CO/RZ. You save $250. That's back in your pocket. And then let's actually come in here for the wheels and tires part. So I'm going to use custom offsets. I know people have mixed things about them, but I've got my stuff from them before. Didn't have a problem with it. So I'm going to go and use them again. So we're going to get rid of the calculator right there, and then we're going to put in custom offsets. So we have a 2015 Ford F-150 XLT 4-wheel drive. I don't even need that. I just know what I want. So wheels, 6.5 inch, because if not, it's not going to recommend them. Update it. 24s, 12 wide. Even though you can run a 14 wide, there's pictures of them on the website. You can run 14 wides. It's just not recommended. So we're going to come in hardcore off-road. That is the HC19. I know they're not going to be in stock, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. HC19. Matter of fact, if I come down to model, click. They only have them in black and milled, so let's pull up a different browser because they can only get them in that. Just look them up, see if I can. Rims 1, HC19 wheels. Let's come in here, hit search. HC15s, 18s, 18s, 19s. Vehicle chrome, and then I want a 24, and then we got to add the TPMS sensors, lug kit, and I always want my spike valve caps, lug wrench. So it says on here $29.39. So you save a little bit of money, honestly. But let me go in. I'm gonna take all this out real fast. Add TPMS because they were not going to add TPMS sensors. No lug wrench, no nothing. So 2,600 versus 2,100. It is cheaper to go through a shop. So there's actual some markup there. So with them, you save $500. Okay. And then tires. We're going to go back to custom offsets for this one. So 24s and 315, 45. So Nitto Ridge Grap 3164. They're getting them for $27.20. The shop comes out to be cheaper. So tires. You actually save. I'm going to actually pull this up and do this right. So with them, it is $31.64. For a set. You're going to subtract $27.20. You save $444. All right, now what about the lift kit? The lift kit, 6.5-inch McGoys, $2,700. So let's see. Suspension lift kits. I want a 6.5-inch lift. So 6 should show up. 6, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 4, 4. I'm gonna go ahead and do 7 to 9, see what comes up. I feel like that's when the McGoys is actually gonna show up in that 7 to 9 range. Come on, load up. You know, I want to see a 79. So the way it looks, Ready Lift makes a true 7-inch kit. Comes with your shocks and everything for, you know, less. But McGoy's got to have that top-notch stuff. I really want this build to be grand, have everything be real nice. So through custom offsets, it is only 90. It is literally almost $93. But the catch with this, it gets shipped to my house, and I have to pay freight and everything on it. This price here already includes freight. So I'm just going to call it how it is. It is cheaper for me, parts-wise, to go through a shop. Now, it's literally $93. I can do the math in my head. But the way it looks, you can probably find somewhere cheaper for labor, but you're not going to find anyone who can get the parts for cheaper. So, is it cheaper to get it yourself and pay someone to actually put it on? Or is it cheaper to just give the truck to a shop and let them do everything? It actually looks like it is going to be cheaper to give it to a shop and let the shop deal with it versus get it from someone like Custom Offsets, like Rims On, or Rims On, or Rims One, or whatever they're called, and everything. So it looks like it's actually cheaper just to give it to a shop because, again, that just depends on your area. You know, that can be light effort anywhere. But honestly, the way it looks, you could probably have a shop do it cheaper, depending on your mechanical ability. If you're really mechanically inclined, you don't got to pay anything for labor because guess what? You can do all the labor yourself. With me, I'm not that way, so I got to give my stuff to a shop. So the way it looks, it's actually, I'm going to save more money going along and doing down East Off-Road than Custom Offsets. And I was going to go through Custom Offsets and get lift, wheels, tires, everything. But now after seeing this, we're going to go down East Off-Road. The only catch with this is I do need to throw in powder coat because I have to source my powder coating, which I'm just going to take it to Cutting Edge Off-Road over here in Zebulon. So that's where I'm going to be taking that to. So the way it looks, it's cheaper to go down East Off-Road. And y'all, that is no way, shape, or form of me bashing Custom Offsets or Rim On or Rim One. It's simply just me in the scenario I'm in, just breaking it down, being like, okay, I want to get the best deal possible, the best quality work, and, you know, I want to get it at the cheapest price. And just so happens that Down East Off-Road can do that for me. Again, this is just in my situation. No saying that your situation can't be different and you can save money going Custom Offsets versus your local shops. But just in my area, this is what we got. But, you know, I'm hoping that when everything gets said and done with... shit. Hoping that when everything's said and done with, you know, I can sit there and make a video with the Down East Off-Road guys and be like, hey, you know, we were able to do this, make it look nice, make it look real, you know, real professional. And take the truck to shows and just have fun. It ain't even about winning shows anymore to me. It's just about having a good time and just enjoying people, like enjoying people's company, because if you go for the trophies, you're going for the wrong reason. But that's all I got for y'all today. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's get to 75 subscribers. I was surprised that we did 50 in a month. I really am. Like, we went from 30 to 50. I was expecting it to take till the end of the year to get to 50, but I'm so glad that we got to it early, where we got on top of it. And I just hope that, you know, the rest of the good things are still to come. And I hope that y'all enjoyed today's video. And remember, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see y'all with the next one.
Get myself into the game, I'm